Cool. All right. So what are we making today, Chris?
Looks like we're making a different sort of glider like I've never seen before.
A different sort of glider,
Yeah, I keep thinking they're traditional, you know, like a paper dart type.
Like a normal paper plane like we did last time?
Yeah, this one looks bizarre.
This one is pretty bizarre, so we're going to be making
okay.
some hoop gliders. So if you've never seen a hoop glider before, here's one I prepared earlier. It's looking pretty hoopy.
I'm really impressed on how they fly.
It really did fly very well, didn't it?
Absolutely.
I was pretty impressed with...
Such a simple thing.
You know what? I didn't think it was going to fly very well, and then I threw it, and I was blown away. Better than any airplane I've ever seen. Better than a 747, better than a...
Oh, I don't know about 747.
A330?
I don't know.
Not a 737?
No, I'm still 747.
Okay.
I'm not up with the new stuff. The 787.
787? Well, this is the Dreamliner of hoop gliders. This is the Hoop Glider Dreamliner.
Okay.
And we're going to build it today, and we're going to show you all at home how to build it.
It looks so easy to make.
It is very easy to make, and it is a good party trick because anytime anyone asks you to build a paper airplane, if you've got a straw and a little bit of paper, some sticky tape, some ruling measurement apparati,
one of these.
some scissors, and some straw. Did I say straws? I think I said straws. And a pen or a pencil, whichever one floats your boat. You can make one of these awesome gliders at home. So let's get gliding.
Okay, let's make it.
So first thing we're going to start off with is we're going to get a nice piece of firm cardboardy paper.
I've got hot pink
construction paper. Yes, I've given him the hot pink. It's his favourite colour. I've got green, so team green, team hot pink. Who's going to glide
the best?
The best. Gliding.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our nice construction paper. Is this what GSM do you reckon this is?
This is 216 gram GSM, grams per square metre.
Okay, how many would you normally recommend for a construction of this calibre?
I reckon the 216 gram.
Okay.
You can buy it easily from Spotlight. They've got heaps of this stuff.
Yeah, I think even Kmart has it.
Does it?
Yeah, I think I got some from Kmart.
Yeah.
You know what? I think this might even be Kmart one.
Is it?
This one might be. Who knows? Could be from Big W, could be from Kmart, could be from Target, it could even be
what
Woolies.
you need is 216 GSM or grams per square metre, and it's actually written on the box.
Yep.
So that will give you an indicator. If you used ordinary paper, you could get away with it, but it would crush very easily. This stuff holds its shape really, really well.
It definitely does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You could probably use a slightly heavier. Maybe you might be able to get away with a slightly heavier, thicker piece of paper. I wouldn't go for full cardboard. Full cardboard is a little bit too hard. Yeah,
too hard to bend.
Wood probably definitely not.
No, wood definitely not.
And nothing at all is probably not recommended either. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure out some strips. So I've done this already so I can show you guys. So they're going to be about 3 centimetres long.
No, wide.
Wide, sorry.
Please.
They're going to be 15 centimetres long. So if you have a look over here, I've measured out about 3 centimetres. Chris has also measured out about 3 centimetres.
I've done it already myself.
What we'll do is I'll measure up 3 centimetres again, and I'll show you here. So 3 centimetres wide.
Remember, 3 centimetres is 30 millimetres.
30 millimetres, 3 centimetres. And then we're going to make it 15 centimetres long. So I'm going to measure up 15 centimetres. I'm going to make sure it's in line with the dots. I don't know if you can see that there. So there's my dots that I did for the 3 centimetres. And I'm going to rule a nice, exceedingly straight line between the two. 15 centimetres. Now I'm just going to cap it off here. Look at that.
Perfect.
Perfectly rectangular. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these delicious tender strips of green paper up, and then we're going to get hoop gliding. I should have got another pair of scissors for you, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
that's okay.
We should have got some.
I can make you wait, and these are also left-handed scissors, so it's actually quite difficult for me as a righty to cut with. So we're getting there. We've got one strip. Now we're onto our second hoop glider stripperini. All right, so as I am finishing up my final and third strip.
Good.
Got my 3 strips.
Yep.
I'll give Chris the scissors. He can do his. I'll tell you what to do next. So we're going to grab 2 of our strips, and we're going to tape them end to end. So we're going to make a double strip. How good does that sound? A double strip of paper, not a strip of chicken.
But you know, you could have, if your paper is more than 300 millimeters long, you could have cut one strip.
Oh, we could definitely have done that.
30 centimeters long, yeah.
We could definitely have done that. This just ensures that we do it very, very accurately. So we need one of our strips to be double the strip on the other end. So one's going to be a very small strip, one's going to be a very large strip, and the other one's going to be a double strip. Cool. So you can use sticky tape, you could glue it together, but it just might take a little bit longer.
Yeah,
you could use masking tape, you could use electrical tape.
Yeah,
you could use, what other tape do we got?
Gaffer tape.
Gaffer tape, you could use, what about the sealing tape you use on like pipes? Do you reckon you could use that?
No, too heavy.
Too heavy? Yeah, okay. Cool, so...
See, I went for the one long strip. I found it easy, so I don't have to do
he's just a little bit too fancy for me, but we'll see if it pays off in the end. Maybe there's a little bit of method to my madness. Who knows? Cool, so we're going to tape the other end and we're going to make a nice circle.
Oh, good. Okay, I've got my two strips.
All right, so...
One's 30 centimeters long, the other one 15 centimeters long.
And in the green camp, we have one 15 centimeters long or 2x15 and one 15 centimeter long. So we've got that one there. We're going to make circles. Okay. So you make a big circle, I'll make my little circle, and then we'll meet in the middle.
How much should I overlap these, do you reckon?
I'm doing mine end to end, as in just hard.
So you're butt joining it, just like that?
Butt joining it. Okay. If we could weld some paper together, they'd be fusion welded, but this is paper, not stainless steel, so.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I have my circles. Nice, perfectly round lime circles. Where have our straws gone? There they are. It's the fun thing about having clear straws on a white table.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Very, very difficult to see. We'll just wait for Chris to catch up.
Oh, I'm always a bit of a perfectionist, you know.
You're saying mine aren't perfect? Look at that.
No,
that's
not at all. No,
perfectly round. I even have another one that I made earlier.
Yeah.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have some more sticky tape and we're going to be attaching our straws to our circles. So I've got my straw, I've put a bit of sticky tape on the straw. I'm just going to put it inside the circle. I'm going to try and line it up and make sure it's very, very straight, because how straight it is dictates how straight the plane will fly.
You've got to make it perpendicular to the
Exactly.
And perpendicular means that it's at right angles or 90 degrees.
Exactly.
They all mean exactly the same thing.
It's very, very important, because if they're off, it's going to fly off to one side. If one's pointing in one direction, one's going to point in the other direction, what's going to happen?
Don't know.
It's going to go around in circles.
Perfect.
That would be cool.
Because that means when you throw it, it'll come back to you.
Exactly, like a boomerang plane.
Oh, I think that I've made too big a piece of tape.
All right, so you can see, I'll move this out of the way so we get some nice contrasting colors here. These pink and green really do pop quite well against the white table.
They do.
Very, very nice. All right, so I'm up to my second
There we go,
hoop.
I got mine.
So he's doing his hoops, I'm sticking my hoop on. So I've got my second hoop, and I'm gonna do it the same way we did the first one. So I'm gonna put it in there, and we have to make sure that they're both facing up when we're sticking them there. We don't want them to be out of sync, which this one is sort of. But we made it work. Okay, cool. But if we have a look at that, hang on, there we are. It's a little bit off center, so I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. Otherwise, this guy's not gonna fly very well, is he?
No, I don't think so. That's one thing when you build a plane, it has to be symmetrical, which means that it's equal on both sides.
So we look down there, we're looking down the barrel, down the fuselage.
Oh, yep.
Looking pretty good there. A couple of little tweaks here and there. I think we're looking pretty good. So look at that. That is my hoop glider. Chris is almost done with his hoop glider.
Yeah, nearly there.
And we're almost ready to get hoop gliding. So I've got a little bit of tape that's not stuck down very well. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. So Now that you're pretty much done, I think it's time that maybe we look at going and doing a bit of a test flight. Maybe we keep it interesting. How about maybe a little healthy competition?
I agree. Oh, competition's always helpful.
What are the stakes?
Oh, you can buy me dinner one night.
Buy you dinner. He wants me to take you out for dinner. Okay, there we go. You'll have a nice, delicious,
I know, even better. Chocolate Tim Tams.
Ooh, double stuffed.
Double dipped. Yeah, now you're talking.
They're the best ones, aren't they?
Oh, heck yeah.
Sounds like a plan, but make sure you eat them in moderation.
Of course.
Okay, good. Make sure you brush your teeth afterwards.
Yep.
Be very, very careful of that. We don't want any of that nasty stuff going on. So,
Okay.
All right, is it time for our competition? Team green, team pink. Let's go.
Okay.
Time to.
How are we going to throw these? Are we going to put them at the bottom, or are we going to throw it at the top like that?
So I think that they are thrown from the bottom. However, I think that we can do a little bit of testing. Let's see which one flies better.
Okay.
Up the top, up the bottom.
Okay.
So let's have two little competitions. Let's have a throw of underneath, and then a throw of over the top. And we'll see which one is the best,
Other way
and which
around.
one goes the furthest.
Underneath, on the top. You had it the other way around.
Oh, okay. There you go. Perfect. Anyway,
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's go to our top secret launch zone.
Yes. Okay, let's go. So we'll try the first one with the straw on the top, with the little hoop at the front.
All right,
Let's
Chris's
see.
throw.
Oh,
Not bad.
not bad.
Crash into one of the lights. All right, so my turn.
Next one.
So we're going hoop down, aren't we?
Yep,
Hoop down.
small one first.
All right. Yes, by a couple of millimeters.
Oh, let's try the next one. We'll
All right.
go underneath.
So we're gonna go hoop up now.
Okay, ooh.
So if you need a quick little timeout to do a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of fine tuning, it's always good to make sure that the setup on the plane is correct. Make sure that your hoops are aligned.
Okay, this time we're going to try the straw on the bottom, and once again the little hoop at the top. Oh, long way.
Completely out of frame.
Do you want to try it again?
I will try mine. I've got a reference. It's probably about 5 meters, 6 meters. So I'm going to do mine. Got to make sure I've got the correct stance.
Okay.
Because it's a pretty far hoop throw to match. So let's go. Ah,
Oh,
dang.
no, try it again.
All right. So
Try it again.
That was a practice one, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I might try something a little bit different. Might go for the kneel.
Oh, different style.
The semi-prone stance because I was having a lot of extra lift off on my my hoop. So we'll go for that. All right. Yes.
Whoa,
Yes.
beautiful.
All the way.
You probably
Almost
got
all the way
about-
into the staff room. So it looks like I'm going to be getting
I think he's the winner. He looks like he's getting the dinner.
Some Tim Tams. Some Tim Tams for dinner.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Oops, where are we here?
I think we could probably just cut this bit out.
So you can see they fly really well.
They do fly very, very well. Don't
better than
they?
I ever expected.
Much better than we ever expected, that's for sure.
There's one thing that you can do. We can experiment with it.
Oh, yeah?
So you've made just the basic one. Remember, these were only 3 centimetres wide, both front and rear. Why not start experimenting? Change maybe to both of them to 4 centimetres wide and see if that makes any difference.
Well, do you know what's interesting? I did a little bit of a sneaky on mine.
Yeah? What'd you do?
I made narrow hoops. So mine weren't 3 centimetres, mine were 2.5. I wanted to see if there was a difference.
And what happened?
Well, you saw the difference, didn't you?
So these are 2.5.
These are 2.5. Have a look.
that's
If we compare the hoopage, hang on, it's pretty hard to overline them.
Yeah, there's a little bit of difference.
A little bit of a difference there. I can't really see it.
Ah, okay.
So my victory may have been a little bit shallow, a little bit of a hollow victory.
So experiment with it. That's the whole thing. But as in all good engineering, only change one parameter at a time.
Yep.
Because once you've changed only one, you can see what the overall effect is to the structure.
What happens if I wonder if you change the shape of the hoops?
I'll try.
I'll give it a go. I'll throw it out. It doesn't matter if we probably been a spectacular fail, but worked better than expected. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so the next one is change the pattern. Maybe instead of having a circle, you might have a slightly squashed circle.
Yep, I made almost like a love heart.
Another one would be to change only one hoop, like having the front one having it at 2.5 centimetres and maybe 3 centimetres at the back.
Absolutely.
See what happens.
Like a sports hoop.
Yep, you might have a sports model.
Sports model. You can make them closer together as well, where you mount them on the straw.
Yeah, that's true.
Different weight balance. You could try maybe putting a little bit of blue tack on the nose of the fuselage and giving that a throw. A bit of extra front weight might make it throw a little bit further.
One thing that you remember that we did with this is that this one is twice the size of the small one.
Yes, so it has to be.
I wonder what effect that would have if you changed the diameter.
Made
we
it
haven't
smaller.
tried that.
Well, I have seen someone try and do 2 of the same length, and that was a spectacular fail. So I think part of the formula is having them different, one smaller, one bigger. But I think there's a little bit of...
But there's a set ratio. This one was twice the size of the small one.
Exactly. So I think that there is definitely a bit of scope to modify it. So it'd be really good to see some examples. So, get your engineering juices flowing. And if you make any of these at home, make sure you send them in to us, post them up on Facebook. Let's see what everyone at home does.
Experiment. Enjoy exploring what you can do with this particular shape. It looks like it has a lot of potential, that you could do a lot of things with it. Much more than a paper glider like
Exactly. So let us know how you go. We'd love to see some of your examples. Yeah. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.
See you later. Bye.
I'm supposed to hit the camera. Not that I want it. I don't want it. Wow, it's a straw. The straw's not going to do anything to the camera.